So here's a clip of me vacuuming with Petey on place, and this is a fantastic exercise for dogs, obviously if they're afraid of the vacuum, but especially if you have a dog that tends to be a little nervous and jumpy in general, a little bit flighty. Find things that make them a little uncomfortable. The vacuum is a popular one. And practice those things with them on place. So the vacuum turned on, she flew off place right away. So I just marked that with a no. I asked her to get back on, a little bit of stim. She got right back on herself. I didn't have to grab her leash. So that's a good indicator that while she was uncomfortable, she can do it. So if I had to grab her leash, I would have grabbed her leash, but I also would have moved a little bit slower. So I'm gauging what the discomfort level is by, at what point do they fly off the cot, if they do at all, and are they able to get back on their own, or do I have to help them? So, and I work up to things slowly, so I don't just come right at the dog with the vacuum. Oh, I bumped her by accident there, but I'm going to do it again on purpose in a little bit, because she handled it well. So she startled, and she started to jump and wanted to fly off there, but she rethought that really quickly on her own and chose to stay. So that's a great sign. So, and you'll notice, I work up to getting close to her, but then I move away, right? And you might think I'm vacuuming the room, but I'm being very strategic here. So pressure gets really high, and then it gets lower, and then it gets higher, and then it gets lower. And right over there, I'm vacuuming under the cot a little bit. I'm brushing the legs of the cot a little bit, which makes her uncomfortable. And she's doing really well, but that sort of back and forth, pressure builds, and then it goes down a little. Pressure builds, and then it gets easier a little. Is important with things like this, and you want to do them frequently. So if I only did this once a week or once a month, it would take a long time for her to get really comfortable with it. So when your dog's uncomfortable with something and you decide you want to go after it, do it frequently. Do it every day. Do it twice a day. So here's some children as a distraction, and I just want to point out that she's not afraid of children. She's not uncomfortable around children. Social pressure doesn't bother her, so I wouldn't put her in this situation, throw her in the fire like this if it did. This is more of a distraction for her, so she finds the children very exciting because of their energy and their noise, and I asked them to be noisy, and they certainly were. She only needed one reminder to lay back down, and she did great.